Welcome back to Niagara Garden Party. We are in Zone 6B in Ontario, Canada. It is June 4th. It's 20 degrees outside in the garden. Beautiful sunny day, although we haven't had rain for quite some time. It's very dry. And in the greenhouse, it is a blistering 35 degrees Celsius. And here is your greenhouse tour for today. Down here, I have some potatoes that were in the closet, in the cupboard for too long in the kitchen. Thinking about planting those if I have some space. Some random seeds that I never ended up planting. Cilantro, chives, some more milkweed, and I think these are giant marigolds. Some spearmint in the back here. A rogue tomato plant, and a few other random things. I have a few house plants here as well. This is a panda paw succulent, heart fern. This is just a regular jade plant. It didn't do too well inside, but as soon as I brought it outside, you can see all this new bright green growth is doing really well. This is also one of these, but it got a little leggy over the winter. I cut it back, and actually you can kind of see right here, looks like there's some new leaves trying to grow. So we'll see what happens with this weird stemmy thing. Cacti doing great. Ooh, this is exciting. These are zinnias I started from seed. Looks like we're getting the first flowers from that. Oh, I am so sorry, my friend Abby, but I'm gonna have to eat your strawberry. I'm so sorry, girl. I haven't had a chance to drop off this plant to my friend Abby. Oh my goodness, that is a delicious strawberry. It looks like there's two varieties of strawberry in here too. There's a white strawberry plant and your classic red. I'm gonna take that one as well. Sorry, Abby. Oh, if I can. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's just delicious. We have beautiful nasturtium right here flowering. Some others flowering in here. I was really hoping that these would cascade over, and I'm doing my best to try to make them, but they just keep popping up and shading out the mini bell peppers I have in the back here. The mini bells are seeming to be okay, paired up with these nasturtiums, but I think I would do a regular sized pepper plant because they kind of just get lost in there. The onions aren't doing too well. It's way too hot in here for the onions. Same as that broccoli. It's struggling. It's bolting. Look at that. That's the same. It's a broccoli. It's struggling. I watered it last night. It's just too hot in here. Garlic doing good. All these eggplants are doing fine in here. But again, too hot. They're not flowering. If they do flower, like this one here, you can see these purple flowers. They end up dropping their buds because it's too hot in here. Even with this little shade cloth I put up, it's just blistering. Not a whole lot likes to grow in here in the summer. I think I might want to put my tropical plants in here, my tropical house plants. I'm just scared to do that too because I've never done that before. These tomatoes in pots that were started from seed are putting out actual tomatoes, but I don't have a spot for them, so it's just an experiment at this point. How far can we take this? Can we get a tomato plant out of a pot this size? Like an actual tomato from this tomato plant? We'll see. These guys up here, more tomatoes. These are cucumbers. I should probably plant these somewhere in the garden. The tomato plant here is exploding with buds. I actually don't think tomatoes have a problem with the heat. Maybe I should research some more heat-loving tomato varieties and plant those in here in the summer because nothing else seems to survive or thrive, really. I mean, it survives, but it doesn't thrive. And we want to maximize our return on our space. These peppers are starting to get huge. There's more up here too coming in. A lot. It just exploded with growth when I potted it up. This is a pineapple mint plant, waiting for it to get a little bit bigger before I start harvesting it and propagating it. This tomato in here is doing great. You can see little tomatoes growing in there. Sunflowers in the back coming up. This tomato putting out buds. I'm going to be overwhelmed with tomatoes in about a month. There'll be a lot of tomato sauce and salsas and things being made. These two are just in this pot. There is a sunflower, Mexican sunflower duo in the middle. We'll see how that does. But that's pretty much the tour of the greenhouse for today. It's too hot in here. Even me, I'm struggling. Rosemary doesn't seem to mind. This one I overwintered from last year. He just stays in the greenhouse all year. Whew, I am hot. I shouldn't have worn black pants today. This guy I just bought from a greenhouse in the spring, but he's kind of dying back and struggling as well. Even when I had him outside, he wasn't doing that good. Honestly, it's the lack of rain. Not a whole lot left in there. And not any rain in the forecast anytime soon either. So that's your greenhouse update. I'll quickly show you back here. Nothing else has happened back here since the last time I posted in the May garden chores. We've burned some more sticks. There's some wild garlic growing back here. Whoever lived in this house before me treated this like a dumping ground. There's a lot of garbage that I've cleaned up over the years, which is why we don't eat any of the wild garlic. I want to put some raised beds and fabric pots in here so I could actually grow back here. I think this would be a great place to grow some lettuce, some shade-loving crops in the summertime, and even through the fall. All right. Let me know what you are looking forward to seeing grow in the comments down below. I personally can't wait to see what the tomatoes and those peppers do. I wonder if those peppers are going to turn colors. Maybe like a red or a green pepper, yellow pepper. We'll have to wait and see.